In this episode, I sit down with Kyle from Level Up Health and we talk about all things peptides, things that, you're probably familiar with. We had, the BPC 157. I asked them a little bit about TB4 and its oral absorption. A lot of people use BPC and thymosin beta together. So I kind of asked him about that. And then we chatted about stuff that I use, products that he's got. I really like his Neuro Regenerate that has dihexa and several other nootropics in it. And then I also really like the Longevity, which has the 5-amino 1-MQ. Creatine, everyone's talking about creatine. So we really broke down GAA, which is a unique form of a creatine precursor that gets in the brain. So lots of fun things we chatted about in this episode. If you are new here, I'm Dr. Michael Moeller. I do my best to bring you more health, wealth, and wisdom. If you enjoy the show today, please leave a like. Now, I mess things up from time to time, and maybe there's some things Kyle and I didn't chat about. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below. I also linked Kyle's website in the description, and we have a really nice discount code for you. You can use Dr. Mo 15 for a discount on some of the awesome products that Kyle offers, things that I use. And there's other affiliate links down there. Last but not least, I'd love to have you around for future episodes. So hit that subscribe button and stick around. I hope you enjoyed the episode.
So taking methylene blue, as Bobby did, will mitigate some of that inflammatory damage that you'll get. So that's another one of these new age ingredients that I really like. And we'll be releasing with Level Up soon. Spoiler alert.
I was going to ask, yeah, that's a popular one too. It's so funny. I don't mean to, how I say this. I need to be doing more online content because like you're saying, I think my BPC video was like 2018. I did a methylene blue in like 2019 or 2020 and it blew up. Like, it's funny. It's one of those videos, dude, I spent like hours on those and I put it up there and it got like 500 views, 1,000 views. And then like 6 months ago, it went straight over 100,000. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, thanks, Bobby, but it's like everything. It's the fashion, but yeah, methylene blue is great. So a question I think would be good for us to handle today, absorption. We chatted about, what's bioavailable orally, what's not, what are kind of your thoughts? BPC seems like one that I'm very heavily convinced in. It's funny with BPC and we can maybe contrast injectable. You probably heard my take has always been when patients come to me, they have a gut issue. I'm like, dude, do a bottle of the oral. It's usually cheaper. It's easier. You don't have to worry about infection, reconstituting, messing up. And I'm start with 500, do that 3 days in a row, go up to 1,000, do a bottle or two, and then we'll reevaluate. And then maybe we'll chat about doing injections. And then you get into the argument, like, does it need to be localized? Does it not be localized? But like our conversation earlier, is it just healing your gut? As your shoulder hurts, I'll have to send you an email. One of the very first cases I used BPC on was this like 74-year-old lady, and she had terrible osteoarthritis. She was like 74. I gave her the spiel. I'm like, hey, why don't you just try a bottle of this? This was back when Team was making it. And I didn't hear from her. Like, she didn't follow up. And a year later, she emails me. He's like, Dr. Moeller, I was scared of this peptide, But I have to tell you, I didn't tell you about my other issues. I was depressed. I had constipation. I had back pain. All those are gone. She goes, my hip pain honestly went from like, I forget what she said, a 7 or an 8 down to a 3 or 4 that's bearable. But she's like, I'm pooping. My mood is better. I regenerated. So thank you so much for your issue. I was like, and that was really cool for me. I'm like, wow, if it works on like a lady in her 70s, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, there's definitely something to this.